You're from a long line of what?
Of skillet-throwing women.
Skillet-throwing women. That's fantastic.
My mama taught me to go around the corner and hit you in the head like, ow.
Welcome to Couch Surfing, the show where badass guests look back at their big roles, their little roles, and everything in between. I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown herself, Pam Grier, the legend. Pam, are you ready to see what's on?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
Well, get ready, because it's happening right now.
Oh, Meg. Oh. You don't have any salad.
We have this at our weddings at home all the time, especially the receptions. Oh, she was good. Such a great stunt woman. Oh, taught me so much.
Okay. So this is an epic cat fight. I mean, how did you kick ass and keep your dress on? Because there's
Stanislavski.
Stanislavski.
Konstantin Stanislavski, the actor, prepares. Yeah. But I also studied martial arts, and I was a gymnast and ran track, so it was kind of, and I, had cousins, and I think that's me or yeah, that's me. I had the Rusty Elbows. J.D. David was my stunt person, the first black woman who was a stunt person in the industry.
And you play a vigilante nurse on a revenge mission, and you're billed as the baddest one-chick hit squad that ever hit town.
That's my mom. Coffee was based on my mom.
Really?
She was a nurse, and unfortunately, we had Jim Crow to deal with, and ambulances didn't come to our neighborhood, so my mom was always at home in the kitchen administering to a wound or to an injury to someone, and so she was that community activist, and I got a lot of it from her.
Oh,
to help others. We've always done that.
Oh, what a testament to her. Okay.
Go on, shoot! I don't want to live anymore!
She's a Shakespearean actress.
I know. That's the idea. The rest of your boyfriend is still around. And I hope you two live a long time. And then maybe you get to feel what I feel. Death is too easy for you.
You are stunning here and there. I mean, the fro, the cheekbones, the clavicle.
And we had, because I was thin, 117, and I became this brand, this very successful brand.
You were the reigning sex symbol of the 70s and 80s. It was you.
And they kept saying, oh, she's so pretty, she's so sexy, because I was thin. And once I started learning really theater, and they realized I raised the attitude towards a B movie to Strasberg, to Robert De Niro, to Lee, Neighborhood Playhouse, the method, and in the Roger Corman movies, that's what propelled me into the light of, no, she's coming, bites into it, she's edgy. That's what Quentin loved about
and
my
that's
work.
what critics at the time raved about your work. They said that you brought a real heft to some films that would have otherwise been written off.
Going to film school,
right,
which I couldn't afford. I could barely afford to transfer from Denver pre-med to get into UCLA.
Next clip.
I'm scared.
You ready?
I'm sorry, I just...
Try pulling a Cabbage Patch doll through your nostril and see what kind of sound you make.
I think that is the most accurate description of childbirth I've ever witnessed on television. Was that scripted? Did you come up with that on your own?
They came up with that. I just added to it a fart or two. When you give birth, everything goes, it's like, and like, oh, sorry, I'm giving birth. It's a little sloppy down there, but hey, what can I tell you?
All right, up next.
Now just come here. Come here.
You think it's fun?
Get outside of here.
No.
I feel like you're every no-nonsense mother I knew growing up.
And that was Ray J.
That was Ray J.
Ray J, the older son.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Mr. Ray J.
Mr. Sexy Ray J. I said, I don't want to see him in that tape. People were saying, did you know that he did a sex tape? I said, I don't want to see my son doing that.
Yeah.
So sorry.
We saw a little Ray J, all right.
Yeah, but I don't believe it. I believe they were just acting.
Okay.
I believe they're just acting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ray J and Kim
Because ain't nobody
Kardashian.
breaking a sweat.
Ray
Come
J
on,
and
review
Kim Kardashian.
it.
I've never seen it.
Review it.
I have never
Nobody
seen
was
it.
sweating. Now, when you be doing the do, you be sweating. Okay? Everybody be sweating, hairline sweating to be dripping off your chin. Come armpits all wet. Ain't nobody in the tape sweating.
Kim
and so we're sitting up here with
Kim
a bunch of
Kardashian
producers.
looked a little bored. She did. I'm not gonna lie.
And was she? See, you saw it.
The clip. I saw a clip.
See, you
I
had
saw
to
a
see
clip.
it. You know,
Okay, I
was
watched
she
it last
sweating?
night. I watched it last
Was
night.
she sweating?
She was not
Come
sweating.
on now. Come on now.
Next project.
Shut your raggedy ass up and sit the down.
Jackie's got a mouth on her. She drops.
No.
Yes, she drops F-bombs.
That's my mom.
N-bombs, MF-bombs.
I had to learn how to say it, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I can't curse in front of children, elderly. I have to say caca, poo, poo, doo, doo.
So those curse words were all on the page. None of them were yours.
It ain't mine as an actor. I'm going to learn how to roll it off the tongue.
You rolled it all right.
Because you have to keep up with Sam, his energy.
What was he like to work with?
Oh, it was fun when we had to see that gun. Mm-hmm. Well, they wouldn't give me the gun until while we were rehearsing. They only gave it to me when we did the scene.
Why?
So because the master varns, it's a security legal thing.
Okay.
To not have the gun until you're doing the scene for insurance. So I had to use my hand
Okay.
to stick between his legs during rehearsal.
Oh.
And that's what he said. Oh. Yeah, I said, Sam, I'm sorry. Wow, I didn't know they were way down there. Okay. So thank you for giving me that. I can't wait to use the gun. I won't miss.
Welcome back to Couch Surfing. I'm still here with the iconic, the legendary Pam Grier. Pam, shall we continue?
Yes, please. Yes.
What does that mean, kid?
Well, my friends are gay and my sister's a lesbian.
No.
Your character, Kit, was a real ally of the LGBTQ community. And this show, especially back then, was so groundbreaking. You didn't see characters like this, really, and you didn't see storylines like this.
No.
What was it like for you to be a part of something that
I had
would
to be
be
a
so
part of it.
significant?
It was Eileen Shaken and Jennifer Pills and Bob Greenblatt of Showtime, the president. So we really want Pam to be like the mother hen, that Auntie Pam, that Mama G that everyone goes to, because she understands so much because she's been out there. And I needed to do it because I didn't know anything about the LGBT community and the discriminatory practices in insurance and adoption and everything. And I was, I said, I need to know because there's certain communities that I'm familiar with that still have a phobia of it based on religious doctrine.
Right.
And I said, okay, if you can't accept, at least tolerate. But I received such positive fan mail from people of color and religious groups that were saying you gave us a comfort zone, you were a beacon, we didn't understand to know it made us feel comfortable. And it doesn't. Not everyone is comfortable. When I kiss Poppy, when she tries to see if I'm gay, there were no bells. There was no, like, I'm attracted to her. It just didn't happen. And I said, well, I'm definitely boringly straight to everybody. And,
Boring.
And,
You are anything but boring.
And so people ask me, what was it like kissing? Janina, who is Meghan Markle's best friend, she had the orange fringe dress at the wedding.
I love that dress. She was one of the best dressed at the wedding.
And Nina's she's like one of my daughters as well. And I said, well, it was like kissing one of my German shepherds, but I probably with her kissing me was like kissing a cat, or a turtle or something. So, but it was nothing. It was like we were supposed to look like it. And then when this gay woman who's more transgender was in the beginning trying to see if she could be my boyfriend, she treated me better than most boyfriends. So we had a relationship. It just didn't work out because my character's too straight.
Okay.
And so that's not that organicness that you need
For it to
that
be.
makes authenticity.
All right. So let's talk about brownsugar.com.
Okay.
Okay.
It's polyester wishes and Cadillac
Is that
dreams,
Rick
baby.
Ross?
Yes, it is Rick Ross at his house in
So
Theodore.
you're like in one scene with RZA, you're palling around with Rick Ross. I love
What can
it.
I tell you? What can I tell you? Come on now.
But the great thing about it's an app, right? And it's so cool because it brings
$3.99. And what it does, it really helps us to continue. So we'll have leverage and viability to make more films. For example, after the premiere and the red carpet is over, your film fades until Black History Month or you know, whenever it goes to cable or something. But in the meantime, or you have to pay a PR person to keep you out there. And often you don't get the opportunity because you're rejected, but you still have to pay the PR so people don't do it.
Gotcha.
And so this way, like my mom couldn't see films. She couldn't afford to see them. She was taking care of 6 children. And now she's seeing them at 89 with all her friends in their 80s and 90s. The joy of music, seeing the music they hear, the design, the bell bottoms, the music they used to dance to, and it just brings her joy.
Well, it has been a true honor to have you on this couch. Thank you so
well,
much.
thank you for inviting me.
You're a joy. Thank you, Auntie Pam, for being here. And you can download the Brown Sugar app now. See you next week.
Oh, it's
on
so
Couch
wonderful.
Surfing. It is wonderful.
Oh my God.
All right, come lay on my lap now. Come on. Come to your niece. She loves you. Oh.